Cool. All right. So kind of the culmination of our work today is just going to be to jump a small course. Sometimes we'll jump the horses a little bit bigger at home, but I think that you can accomplish quite a bit by jumping around a course that's roughly 3'6" in height that asks the different questions that you're going to have on course there without putting too much strain on their bodies, which is a little bit of what we have set up here today. So I try to incorporate elements of show courses in all of the courses that we jump at home. Try to include a plank, try to include a combination that you jump vertical oxer and oxer vertical, whether it's the same combination, jump different ways, or two different combinations on course. You'll see we have the air maze jump, which the orange poles against the orange standards without contrast there always are difficult for the horses to see, which is why we have that at home here. The plank jump, it helps that it's the Vikings jump, which I'm a diehard fan of, which is painful, I do admit. And always like to have a Liverpool in the course as well, so that it just becomes routine for the horses to jump them. So the course you'll see here today, I'm going to first start off with the Vikings plank, and then going to roll around. I have a little bit of a forward line to start things off, which is the air maze line forward striding to the Liverpool there. And so you have the pastel color out of the corner. I find that's one of the most difficult jumps of the horse show, so at all heights it's good to practice at home. And then I have a wide bending 8, and it really encourages you the way the turn is set to cut the corner, which then puts you there very early on 8 strides. So it forces the rider, today myself, to have a lot of patience, to ride deep into the corner, jump the first vertical straight, and ride the wide 8 so that I arrive there with the right canter and out of stride to make the oxer more effortless for my horse. Then I have a line that is 5 strides to a 1 stride. When you jump it the vertical to the oxer, I think it's quite nicely out of stride. You're off a little bit of a shorter turn. The 5 is it's a nice 5, and then you're really focusing on asking the horses to jump each element at a time there. So think of the vertical itself as a single, press over the oxer. Then this horse today sometimes likes to jump a little bit high himself over every jump there, but he's playful, especially after a combination. He'll celebrate a little bit, which I don't mind when I work on keeping his attention span with me. So I actually am going to go to our warm-up jump backwards, something I might add in for different horses. Like on him, I'm going to add something like that in there so that it kind of makes him be alert, have to turn and go to a jump there, that his celebration time can only last so long. And I'm going to jump that as kind of a turnaround fence today, and then come back, oxer vertical, and the 5 actually then becomes steady going the other direction. Generally speaking, when you jump a combination oxer vertical, the horses will land further out off of a vertical and with momentum, which is going to make this 5 strides shorter there. And then to finish up, I'm going to do a turn back on a bicycle jump, which is a bit spooky there, and it's going to, something that's, I know he's prepared for himself, but always keep him thinking and have him looking for the next fence, that he doesn't think that he's done. He has to do a turn and have to sight in and find something that's a narrow fence there and a skinny.